Well, I guess we're going with it now and then. It's a bit of a sticky one. Wow.
Natural, just because I feel like society puts a big emphasis on being naturally beautiful.
Like I
I
said,
was insecure
society.
about my breasts before. I didn't like the size. And I was like, maybe if they were a little bigger, like. So, and I went ahead. I did it.
Meet the
Okay, that's
first
fine.
ever
All she
all
did was
Google
get.
phone with the best.
All she did was get her breasts bigger. That is fine.
Motion is made silky smooth with motion mode, and face unblur brings faces into focus. Google Pixel 6 for all that you are. Okay, so what the hell is that? Basically, it's a water bottle.
Science to make a little magic in your brain.
And
All
I
she
can never
got
go
was
back. Like, it makes me
a
so
boob job.
happy.
That is
like, I look at
fine.
myself
Like,
in the
it's
mirror and I'm
not
like, God damn, girl.
too much.
Where do you come from, ma? Like, okay, give me your number.
I, my whole entire life, felt uncomfortable with my boobs because they were in a regular shape, and that was never going to change unless I got a surgery.
Irregular.
I could never regret it because I feel so much more confident, even though they're not even like fully dropped and shaped yet.
Hi, I love my plastic surgery. I've had over 225 procedures. I had a lot of bad.
225. Can I say she's capping? No, I cannot. But 225, I wouldn't have said that. But like, I, she makes it believable. 225.
Experiences, but I don't regret any.
I mean,
any
she
of it.
likes it,
It's made me
so
who
like,
I am. I
yeah.
have a recording career now because of it.
As a trans person who goes through this cishet
She has a
society,
recording career because of it. So she got a recording career because she has these. So she just got a recording career because she has plastic surgery. Is this the world trying to be all inclusive in everything? The world is trying to be inclusive, so they're like, yeah, we'll take you. If we don't take you, we'll look bad, and then like the world is messed up now.
people are always nitpicking at my body. They're always like, you don't have big enough boobs. You don't have an ass. Your face looks fucked up. You don't look feminine. You look masculine. I kind of wish that I never got breast augmentation. Not because like it makes me feel any type of way, but more so I wish I didn't feel like I had to have boobs to feel pretty. I didn't, like my mother pushed that a lot, like you need to look feminine to be beautiful. And I'm like,
well, you're perfect the way you are, and the way you are, you're always perfect.
100%, I'm telling you.
You're perfect the way you are. Hell yeah. You're saying that now that she's got plastic surgery. You're saying that now. But she has plastic surgery now. So she is perfect. I know these people are just saying you're perfect just the way you are because the cameras are there. So they have to say how it is. And yeah, she looks pretty perfect, but like, what did she look like before the plastic surgery? It's just like people push the narrative of this is how you have to look, this is how it has to be. So when you're not there, you're thinking, how can I get there? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a sticky one.
Absolutely, 100%. I was beautiful. I've always been. I still am, and I will be my whole.
They asked, then why did you get the surgery? Oh my God, bro. Why did you get the surgery if you were pretty? Then don't get the. These people will actually kill me. Like, trust. If you were getting it to if you're getting it because like some part of your body is like irregular or something is irregular, or if you look fine, like her, she got it because like I don't know, something to do with her boobs being. No, the other girl got it because one of her boobs was like up and the other was hanging down. Like that is fine, you do that, but like when you already look perfect and you're just getting like your face done, it's like just allow it. You, if you really look good, then you wouldn't do that because you already look good. Bro, I'm wasting time. Let's get into it. But they got me. It's fine. They can do whatever.
Whole life. This was just a little salt and pepper on top. That's it. A little more flavor.
Well, my nose
Hello,
changed my
Mowgli.
whole life, my whole perception of my face. So I think I'm beautiful now, but before when I look at pictures, I'm like, God damn, I'm so glad I got that nose job.
I kind of
She's so glad she got the nose job. So then the question, I was pretty before my surgery. Then you should be in the disagree part, because once you see your old self, you're like, damn it, I'm so happy I did this. Then you didn't look pretty before. Bro, a bunch of cappers.
kind of agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, I've always felt like I'm beautiful from the inside out. No matter what anyone else tells me, like, just because I didn't fit your beauty standard back then doesn't mean that I'm not beautiful now.
People should be open.
Just because I didn't fit your beauty standards back then doesn't mean I'm not beautiful now. But the thing is, it's like, it's contradicting itself, because it's like, you got the surgery, some of them just got the surgery just to get the surgery to look better. But if you already look pretty, you wouldn't get the surgery because you already look good.
About their plastic surgery.
It's nobody's business. If, it isn't. Sometimes I'll tell people, I guess I look like a walking plastic surgery doll, but I could care less. And it's up to the individual, whether you want to tell your story or not.
Well, I think when it comes to celebrities and like influencers, like you should be open about your plastic surgery, because I think that people, like, especially like when they're in they have higher platforms, that they should be open about it, because a lot of people have had plastic surgery. It's like, and you're going around
They
playing
have
it off
plastic
like you're
surgery
having
like
it.
we go to the dentist.
It's like, okay, you don't want to tell me that story, that's okay, but don't tell me something's real and natural when it's plastic.
She's speaking facts. Don't be around telling me natural. I'm all natural when half my face is fake. Don't be saying that. I don't even follow. Do I even follow any like female influencers? I follow Cardi, but like Cardi B, and like I think I follow Nicki, but like apart from that.
Plastic surgery doesn't hurt that bad.
My recovery honestly wasn't that bad. Everybody told me, you're gonna be in so much pain, this and that, you're not gonna be able to lift your arms, you're not gonna move. I was fine. Like 2 days later, I was in the shower and I took my shirt off, I didn't feel it.
I'll tell you, the worst one was the tummy tuck. Tummy tuck was worse than my SRS, everything. It was because they cut your stomach and they lift the muscles, and that's your core.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I felt my stomach.
And so just sneezing, farting, coughing, dropping something is a bitch.
Eye surgery plays a part in unrealistic beauty standards.
Like, people are usually not born with perfect boobies or
Yeah.
perfect anything, so it definitely does.
And it's not just plastic surgery, it's the fillers, it's the Botox,
Yeah,
it's all
exactly.
that stuff. All that
Exactly.
snowballs into, so I sometimes get complimented by people on the internet being like, oh, you're such a natural beauty. And I'm like,
Like,
it's
natural
just
wear,
like-
baby.
Plastic surgery is a privilege.
So as a trans person myself, I feel like plastic surgery is definitely a privilege, because even just being on
It is,
hormones
it
for a
is a
trans person is a privilege, and not all of them are able to access large amounts of money just to get a procedure because, they're just not granted that.
It's not a privilege. Anybody could have it. Privilege, to me, it sounds like only certain groups, certain, socioeconomic.
What do you mean it's not a privilege? It's a privilege because it costs a lot, and if you can get it, it's a privilege. You're telling me anyone could just rock up and be like, yeah, I want plastic surgery? No, it costs money. Like some goes like 20K. Who you think I have 20K sitting in the bank waiting for me to just pull out and be like, dash me some plastic surgery? No, I don't have that. It's a privilege. Imagine she got over 200. Do you know how much that costs? This woman is making me.
Group can get it, but anybody can get it.
And I respect that, but I think having that option to choose, I'm gonna go and get my things done, that is privilege. And I come from a third world country, I've seen struggle, I've seen bad. So to me, I'm blessed, and I think it is a privilege.
Some
It
people
is.
overdo
It is a
it with
privilege.
plastic surgery. 3,
Overdo it
2,
with plastic surgery.
1, go.
Some people overdo it.
I think if you go to the point in which it affects your health, nah, that is too much. So that would be overdoing it. But who are we to say, oh, that person is overdoing it, just for the sake of it,
That person over there was so and so was, is overdoing it. They know, we know who she's talking about. Everyone there knows who she's talking about. But if you do it to the point where you're looking like worse than you started off at, you're overdoing it. Sorry, but you're overdoing it. If you look worse than when you started, you're overdoing it. It's literally what it is. That's just what it is.
Just because you personally don't like how they look. That's none of your business. That's their body, If they're happy, it's okay.
I stopped when I felt like I needed to stop. I
Fair
think
enough,
if I
fair
continue
enough.
to get plastic
Their
surgery,
body, they
I
can do
would have
whatever
started
with it.
just tearing myself apart. And I feel like I might have gotten progressively more critical of myself.
I never understood why people call other people botched. I think that's really fucked up, and I don't think that other people need your projections onto what they view as beautiful because
I see botched. I've been told botched is like when like someone has. I'm not sure what it is. So when someone has, hold up, let me get it up. Not actually sure what it is. But where's my Chrome? Nope. Here, let's get it up. Let's get it up here. Dizzy reacts, gang. Where is it gone? Hold up. Ah. Okay, botched. What is it called? Botched.
call other people botched. I think that's
All right, so botched is basically when something is ruined or is made a mess, basically. Yeah, yeah, when something is ruined or made a mess of, carried out badly or carelessly. So it's not really rude to call someone botched, or is it? I don't think it's rude to call someone botched, like. But the thing is with this is nowadays, like, you can't really say anything. You can't really criticize anyone because, like, if you criticize someone, they're gonna take it as, oh, you're hating on me. Oh, this, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. But the thing is, if you say it the way it is, then you said it the way it is. But no one is gonna be like, oh, you have to, like, nowadays you have to, like, sugarcoat it. Even if you sugarcoat it, still they will look at you and be like, oh, are you insulting me? Like, no, I'm just telling you the way it is. But to be fair, nowadays they're like, it's your opinion, it's their opinion. You can't criticize anyone nowadays.
It's really
You can't.
fucked up, and I don't think that other people need your projections onto what they view as beautiful, because the media preys on female insecurity and they beat that into your head to want to look beautiful, perfect all the time.
I've gone too far. I had liquid silicone injected in my body from head to toe, and now I'm paying the price now. I had it taken out of my body maybe 50 times.
You're paying the price. So what, that woman, the one that was next to, where is she? That woman, wait, in this frame, that woman at the back with a white top, what she said was that if it starts affecting your health, that's when you're doing too much. So now if she's paying the price and feeling pain for it, then she's done too much. She's done too much. So now we can say she's overdone it with it. As soon as I saw her, I was like, she's overdone it. But now that it's hurting, it's affecting her health, then she's overdone it. She's done too much.
But they can't ever get rid of it completely because it's plastic. Can you overdo it? Yeah. But is it my business? No.
Well, welcome.
I agree with all of you guys.
Yeah, you can't overdo it. There, you see?
Plastic surgery. 3, 2, 1, go.
If my child was underage, I wouldn't sign off on it because I would like them to mature more. And elective surgery, I think, is a big emotional roller coaster, the whole healing process and getting the operation. And by the time they're 18, that is up to them, and I would support them because obviously I'd be a hypocrite otherwise.
I am from Venezuela, and Venezuela is very big on plastic surgery. In my country also, it's very common to gift, like, quinceañeras. Like, do you want your nose done? A rhinoplasty. If you don't like your nose, you're 16, 17, you can be under 18 and you get that as a birthday present.
I would support them with whatever they wanted, but at the same time, I have to ask them why they would want to get that in the first place. Like, did I not give you enough validation as a young person to feel more comfortable in your skin? Like, I guess I would.
You see, what she just said, that did I not give you enough validation in yourself to, like, be like, I like the way I look? But it wouldn't work, you see, because how it works is you've got plastic surgery. So now if you're a child, you tell your child about that. Now in their head, they're like, plastic surgery makes you look better. Now my mom has got it, so why can't I get it? And it's a whole loop cycle. And it's like, if they don't like, maybe they don't like, their breasts aren't big enough, or their arms are like too big, or I don't know, their thighs, I don't know, something on them is like slightly wrong. They're like, or their nose is like small, their mouth isn't too big, something small like that. They're like, plastic surgery. Now if you tell them you can't just get it just because, like, your mouth isn't big enough, your mouth is fine, they will look at you and be like, but you got it, so why can't I get it? So it's always gonna be like back and forth of, if you try to, like, be like, no, you're not getting it, then it's like you're a hypocrite. So it's messed up. It just wouldn't. So they will have to they'll have to agree with it. But they're the same people that are going on about like, they're the same people that are going on about like, you have to feel good in yourself. But what she just said, you have to feel good in yourself, is like, it wouldn't really work, because then your child is going to say like, well, you got it, but you should have felt good in yourself to not get it, but you got it. So why can't I get it? And it's like, it just doesn't work. If you all get the drift, what I'm saying, if you all don't get it, I'm probably talking rubbish, aren't I? But it's like, you're pushing the narrative of feel good in your body, feel good about yourself, but you can't do that if your own parent has had plastic surgery so they can look better. So then whatever they say, no, feel good in yourself, feel good in you'll be like, but you should have felt good in yourself and not got a plastic surgery in the first place. And then it falls back to them always bouncing it off of you. So it's like, it's messed up. It's messed up.
Want to know where it comes from before I give them the okay to
I
do
agree,
it.
100%.
Social media.
But it won't work though. It won't work. It won't work because if they want just the smallest bit plastic surgery, and you're like, but you don't need that. It doesn't really help. You don't need it. You'll find a way you want. They'll be like, no. Like, you feel me? Like what I said earlier, that's just how they would be. So it wouldn't work.
3, 2, 1, go.
Students with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension.
But no,
Like, this is something I knew I wanted no matter what. Nothing could have like forced me to do it because it's something I wanted so bad. As I got older, I kind of learned that like, I literally don't give a shit when anybody like tells me about myself because
I've got one small thing. That's what she wanted. But how did she... But she would have only wanted that from looking at other people and their boobs to be able to identify that actually people's are like that. So that seems to be the regular. So I want mine to be regular, because like she must have seen from somewhere, she must have heard that having it the way it is, one up, one lower down, is irregular and not normal. So therefore she wants it. You can't just want it just because. You have to want it because it's what you have at the moment or at that time is far from the norm. It's not normal. It's abnormal. Because if we lived in a world where, let's say, if we lived in a world where, I don't know, our fingers were much longer, or like, let's say something on us, let's say, or our hands, fingers were much longer, then if yours is small, you would want yours longer, because the norm is that your fingers must be long. Like how the norm is that you must put on clothes, or you must put on shoes, and you must put on socks before putting on shoes. That's the norm. So she only wanted that because it was the norm. It was the norm. That's why she wanted it. Because what she had at the moment, at that time, was abnormal. So she can't just say that it's not bad, I wanted it. Like, when did you start to want it? Why did you start to want it? Because when you came out of the womb, when you were like two years old, I'm pretty sure you didn't want that. So when did your mind change? Your mind only changes when something happens or when you find something out.
I know who I am.
Hell
and nobody
yeah.
else does.
I've been ranting on.
As you
I've
should.
been ranting on too much.
When I started 40-some years ago, there was no internet. And I just did it. It was my own obsession. I've been in the media a lot, and I've done shows about plastic surgery before, and I've noticed that people who didn't have it 30 years ago, whatever, and now all the kids have it now.
I feel like it's also hard to tell what is my own idea of beauty. Like, what is influence from society and what is my own perception? Because I struggle with this all the time. I'm like,
I'll answer a question, or I would tell her something. Yeah, yeah, beauty. I'm pretty sure 95% plus to like 99% of the perception of beauty you have in your head is from society. I am pretty sure. Or 90% is from society, and like the 10% is from your own head. Because to me, like, I see certain like fits, certain outfits, and I'm like, damn, that looks hard. That is nice. But like, that's when it's from my own head. But the rest is like society. It's like you have to look this type of way. You have to look this type. Because realistically, let's be realistic with it. If your hair was fully messed up, like when I wake up, my hair is messed up. Like, I'm not gonna walk out with my hair like that, because that's just not how it's meant to be. And plus, it doesn't look good. So have I just reversed on my accusation on my topic? So now I don't know, your society's version of beauty and your version of beauty, actually, yours could be more than society. I have no idea. I was just rambling on about something. I got nowhere.
I think to myself, well, I got plastic surgery because I wanted plastic surgery. But then I think further, I'm like, well, do I want to look this way because of media? But I do, at the end of the day, feel like we...
You see, at the end of the day, I feel like when you get plastic surgery, you don't get it for you. Let's think about this real quick. Let's think about this. You don't get plastic surgery because of you. No, you don't get it because I want it. You have to get it because there is a reason you want it. Like that girl said earlier, like, I always wanted it. That's why I always got it. But it's like, when your brain started working and you started talking and thinking, did you straight away go, I want this? No, it got to a certain age before you were like, no, I want it. Because let's say practically you were the only person on this planet. You wouldn't want to change anything about you, because all you know is you, and you are the only thing. So therefore you see you as the image of beauty. So then that's how it's going to be. So something influences our decision. Everyone's decision is influenced by something. Like the way I'm doing YouTube is influenced by watching others do it and being like, I like watching others do it, and I also love doing it. I love how others make their YouTube videos, and I want to make YouTube, so I make it this way because I'm influenced by big YouTubers. That is like, I'm not just getting up and be like, I want to do YouTube, because I'm telling you, as a kid, did I know what YouTube was? No. But when I started to know what YouTube was and watch it, and I'm like, actually, I want to be a YouTuber, because I've watched people do it and I see how they're doing it. That they influence me. So every decision we make is influenced by something, whether directly or indirectly. It's still influenced by something.
We all have like a subjective opinion on beauty, you know? I just feel like everyone makes it out to seem like, oh, you got plastic surgery because, you know, all the Instagram models made you feel like you needed it. But I really truly believe that there are people who just, you know, genuinely like that appearance, like in your case.
It resonates with them.
The only reason, wait, hold up.
Results of my
She said it resonates with them. The only reason it resonates with them is because they have, let's get back to this, because they have seen someone else that looks a certain type of way and they're like, that looks nice, I want to be like that. Like there's, like me, let's say me, I watch like YouTube videos and I watch some stuff and I'm seeing like people dress a certain type of way and I'm like, I want that fit because that fit looks nice. So then it resonates with me because I've seen someone else have that type of style. That's why it resonates with me. That's the only reason, because I'm telling you, it's influenced by something. Whether it may not be directly influenced, but indirectly it's influenced by something. Every decision is directly or indirectly influenced by something. They don't understand. It resonates with you because you've seen someone else that looks that type of way and gone, that is my style. The results of my surgery were exactly what I expected.
Were exactly what I expected.
This,
3,
she
2,
better not agree.
1, go.
She can't agree. Exactly. Don't agree. This woman here better not have agreed.
Although I'm super happy with both of my procedures, they're not perfect. Being in the adult industry, I've had people point it out to me in my videos and like clown on my.
You're still looking so.
So that has definitely made.
She's in the adult industry. So what is that? Adult industry. What is your name in the adult industry? The profile name, so I can check what you are doing. Definitely not subscribing and giving you money. I'm not actually gonna do that, guys. I'm not. I don't. I don't indulge in such behavior. Like, being for real though, I don't even indulge in such behavior. I don't even have money to look after myself, and I'm gonna have money to get out of here.
Made me a little insecure. However, if I didn't get that lift, then my would be really saggy.
The only surgery that I got that I didn't expect the results was my reassignment surgery. I actually was really desperate, so I flew to Thailand by myself. I didn't realize it would take almost like a full year to fully recover. And I wasn't prepared to enter womanhood because, I don't have a mom that taught me that stuff. So I would always...
Well, it's hard. I couldn't even look at my for a year.
But it was really hard because I was always so hard on myself because my brothers would say really disgusting to me, like saying, "Oh, why did you even get that surgery? Why did you even cut off that part of yourself? Like, now you just have like a festering hole and it just smells and it's disgusting." And
how old were you?
I was 19.
Oh, that's very young.
Yeah.
I was 19 too. I've had so many surgeries that some have been good, some have been bad, but I never blame the doctor, And I've had some quacks work on me, and they f***ed up. But you know what? I just live with it and just, you can go ahead and, when that heals a little bit, go ahead and go to someone else if you're not happy.
I really like how you recognize that and you don't blame the doctor.
I don't blame it on the doctor. No,
I love
why
that.
should I,
Yeah.
Because they could do the same procedure on me and with you, and I could get an infection and screw
and
up.
I can be totally
or the
fine.
implant.
Okay, she made a good. She said something good there because I was gonna be like, you blame the doctor, bruv. But I'm still gonna say, to be honest, you blame the doctor. Cause in that field, they are a specialist. They are a specialist in that field. So in that field, they're meant to be good at what they do. And yeah, they may not be perfect every time, but they must be good at what they do in that field. And if they are not, then why the hell are you in that field for? But I guess you said they could do good on someone else and do bad on you. But it's like, they have to make sure their success rate, is like 95% plus. Like, I'm not taking anything less than 99%. If I'm getting a plastic surgery, it's 99% chance of it being successful from a doctor before I'm taking it. Because I'm not trying to get me ruined. Like, I'm never getting plastic surgery, but if I was to get it, like, I don't know, why do I stare here? I should be staring here. Stare here? Not there. I'm staring at the laptop. If I was to get it, like, it would be, like, good plastic. I would make sure the doctor is, like, expert. Because if it messes up, I'm going to look worse than I started off as. So I would make sure it's perfect. You know what I mean? So blame the doctor. And like, sometimes you just gotta blame the person as well. you have to be like that small change you want to make. Like, do you really have to make that change? Like, are you going to be like really mentally hurt if you don't make that change? And if you're not going to be really mentally hurt by if you didn't make that change, then don't make that change. Because there's a big difference in saying, don't make that change. You look good. It's fine if you don't make that change. No one is perfect. But these things are what are said by some people that don't get plastic surgery say it. Some people that get plastic surgery say it. It's like, there is no such thing as perfect. So, like, you don't have to do these things. But you're the same people that do take on the surgery. But, like, that's a different matter. But all I'm saying is, like, you have to blame yourself in some cases, because it's like, if I don't get it, am I going to have a mental illness? If the answer is no, then just don't get it, because then it's not affecting your health. If it's not affecting your mental health, emotional health, then don't get it. That's just simple. But yeah, I think that's the end of the video.
Different.
Plastic surgery made me happier. 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like
Oh,
I was happy before, but I just put on like a real bra to go out the other night, and like the joy that it brought me, like I literally almost could have cried, because like it was something I wanted for so long that it genuinely made me happy. Like, it wasn't like I was sad before.
How much did these go for now?
Well, my surgery was
so you were sad before? If you weren't sad before, I guess you can like not be sad about something, but want it to be improved. I guess it can work.
6,400, so it wasn't that bad.
What? 64?
Yeah.
My happiness really.
Wait, 6,400? My hand right, 640. That's not a lot. I thought they were like 1,000, 10,000, like to just get one.
It's not based on my plastic surgery. Did I add confidence? Oh, 100%. Yes. I was happy before, and if they were taken away tomorrow, honestly, it would suck, but I would still be happy. I would still be there. It's okay. I'm alive. That's all that matters.
I think from the time she had the plastic surgery to now, she's growing. She's growing.
You'd be pissed, let's be real.
No, I will be pissed for a while, bro. But eventually, like, if that's how it has to be,
Definitely.
okay, whatever. Like, I'm alive at the end of the day, you know? Like, it was a choice. It was a cosmetic surgery. It's not something that, like, I needed. You know, it's something that I wanted and I chose to have.
Yeah. Something she wanted. I guess that's the end of the video. I mean, I may have... We've been recording for a long time. And we've been recording for like 38 minutes. And the video is only 13 minutes long. 14 minutes. 14 minutes long. I've been recording for 38 minutes. God. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video, and yeah, I'll see you on my next one. This is the second video I've recorded in one day, so I'm back on the grind, y'all. Don't worry, I'm back on the grind, but I might leave y'all in like a month and just never come back till like 10 years later. But at least you're getting these videos now, so I'll see y'all later. Peace, or do my signature. We're gonna be out this thing. We're gonna be out this thing. I forgot how it goes, but yeah, peace.